Hello and welcome. Let's play. 30 awesome questions ready. What is a computer mouse used for? Typing. Moving the cursor. Printing documents. The correct answer is moving the cursor. Here's an interesting fact. A computer mouse helps to move the cursor and select items on the screen. Which device is used to type letters and numbers on a computer? Mouse. Keyboard. Monitor. The correct answer is keyboard. Here's an interesting fact. A keyboard is used to type text and input commands into a computer. What does a monitor do? Displays images and videos. Prints documents. Saves files. The correct answer is displays images and videos. Here's an interesting fact. A monitor is the screen that shows what is happening on the computer. What is the function of a printer? Displays pictures. Prints documents. Saves files. The correct answer is prints documents. Here's an interesting fact. A printer is used to create physical copies of documents and pictures. Which computer appliance is used to listen to sounds? Monitor. Speakers. Keyboard. The correct answer is speakers. Here's an interesting fact. Speakers play sounds from the computer, such as music and notifications. What is the role of the UPS in a computer setup? Provides power backup. Increases internet speed. Stores documents. The correct answer is provides power backup. Here's an interesting fact. A UPS uninterruptible power supply keeps the computer running during a power outage. Which device is used to move the cursor on a laptop? Keyboard. Touchpad. Monitor. The correct answer is touchpad. Here's an interesting fact. A touchpad is a built-in alternative to a mouse on a laptop. What is the function of a scanner? Captures and digitizes documents. Plays music. Saves files. The correct answer is captures and digitizes documents. Here's an interesting fact. A scanner is used to convert paper documents into digital format. Which device helps to store files and programs on a computer? Monitor. Hard drive. Printer. The correct answer is hard drive. Here's an interesting fact. A hard drive stores all the data on a computer, including software and files. What is the use of a webcam? To take pictures and videos. To print documents. To move the cursor. The correct answer is to take pictures and videos. Here's an interesting fact: a webcam is used for video calls and capturing images. Which device is used to print color and black and white documents? Monitor, printer, speaker. The correct answer is printer. Here's an interesting fact: a printer is used to print documents, photos, and other materials. What does a microphone do in a computer? Records sound, displays videos, saves files. The correct answer is records sound. Here's an interesting fact: a microphone captures voice and other sounds to be used in applications like video calls. What is an external hard drive used for? To store extra data. To play sound. To connect to the internet. The correct answer is to store extra data. Here's an interesting fact: an external hard drive allows users to store more files outside their computer's built-in storage. Which appliance provides internet access to a computer? Router, printer, speakers. The correct answer is router. Here's an interesting fact: a router connects a computer to the internet, either wirelessly or through cables. What is a projector used for in a computer setup? Displays images on a big screen. Types documents. Speeds up the internet. The correct answer is displays images on a big screen. Here's an interesting fact: a projector helps display the computer screen onto a wall or board. What is the main function of a CPU in a computer? Processes data. Prints documents. Displays pictures. The correct answer is processes data. Here's an interesting fact: the CPU, Central Processing Unit, is like the brain of the computer, processing all instructions. Which device is used to read CDs and DVDs? Scanner, CD/DVD drive, router. The correct answer is CD/DVD drive. Here's an interesting fact: a CD/DVD drive is used to read and write data on CDs and DVDs. What is the purpose of a surge protector in a computer setup? Protects against power surges. Improves internet speed. Saves files. The correct answer is protects against power surges. Here's an interesting fact: a surge protector prevents damage to a computer during power fluctuations. What does a game controller do in a computer? Plays music. Allows gaming control. Types documents. The correct answer is, allows gaming control. Here's an interesting fact, a game controller is used to play video games on a computer. What is an external keyboard used for? To type on tablets or laptops. To print documents. To store files. The correct answer is, to type on tablets or laptops. Here's an interesting fact, an external keyboard can be connected to devices like tablets, laptops, or even smart TVs. Which computer appliance helps with wireless internet? Wi-Fi adapter. Printer. Monitor. The correct answer is, Wi-Fi adapter. Here's an interesting fact, a Wi-Fi adapter allows a computer to connect to the internet without cables. What is a docking station used for? Connects multiple devices to a laptop. Prints documents. Speeds up the computer. The correct answer is, connects multiple devices to a laptop. Here's an interesting fact, a docking station allows laptops to connect to multiple peripherals easily. What does an external speaker do? Displays images. Improves computer sound. Saves documents. The correct answer is, improves computer sound. Here's an interesting fact, external speakers enhance sound quality compared to built-in laptop speakers. Which appliance can store files and be plugged into a computer? USB flash drive. Monitor. Printer. The correct answer is, USB flash drive. Here's an interesting fact, a USB flash drive is a small, portable device used for storing and transferring files. What is a smartwatch used for when connected to a computer? Checks health and notifications. Prints documents. Displays internet speed. The correct answer is, checks health and notifications. Here's an interesting fact, a smartwatch can sync with a computer to show messages, fitness tracking, and more. What is the use of a stylus in a touchscreen computer? Writes and draws. Prints documents. Moves the cursor. The correct answer is, writes and draws. Here's an interesting fact, a stylus is used for precise drawing and handwriting on touchscreens. What is the function of a smart speaker? Answers questions and plays music. Prints photos. Stores files. The correct answer is, answers questions and plays music. Here's an interesting fact, smart speakers like Alexa and Google Home can play music and answer voice commands. What is a digital pen used for? To write on a tablet or touchscreen. To type documents. To clean the screen. The correct answer is to write on a tablet or touchscreen. Here's an interesting fact: a digital pen allows for more accurate writing and drawing on touchscreens. What is the function of an all-in-one printer? Prints, scans, and copies. Improves internet speed. Saves electricity. The correct answer is prints, scans, and copies. Here's an interesting fact: all-in-one printers can print, scan, and copy documents efficiently. Which device helps transfer photos from a memory card to a computer? Card reader. Monitor. Keyboard. The correct answer is card reader. Here's an interesting fact: a card reader is used to transfer data from memory cards to a computer. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. Stay tuned for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next one.